It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. We'll be checking out Kyle Lowry tonight. He's the definition, I think, of a late bloomer. When you see how his game has really blossomed with experience. How does his performance rate for you, Kenny, among the best point guards in the league?
It's an Eastern Conference battle here at the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto as the Raptors look to work their home court advantage. And here it comes, the end. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Dub in at point guard. Doherty out there with Olynyk. Then there's Smart, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And the basket by Olynyk. Here's Joseph. 8 points his last outing. Scola sets a screen for Joseph. They set the pick. Johnson right side. Out to the right wing. Carroll kicks to Joseph. 5 on the clock. Johnson the screen. Pulls it up. Shot by Joseph. No good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Raptors leading by 5. Kicks to DeRozan. From 12 feet out. That's good. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Feeds it to Smart. Doherty the screen. Smart dishes to Doherty. Olynyk inside. He's guarded by Johnson. From 13, can't hit. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
The inability to make threes in that game, because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough. So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to them. It feels like they've gotten every loose ball.
Toronto shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Clippers.
And really, they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game. I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Here's Smart over to the wing. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark. Raptors leading by 10. Outside DeRozan, and stolen by Doherty. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Smart. Boston, no good that time either. And DeMar DeRozan, star for this Toronto Raptors team. He said he wants to bring them.
A lot of people.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. James Johnson is out there with Scola, and it's Carroll in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And good on the basket. Look at
superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that free.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers ended up having a lot of trouble. He dropped in a handful of points and added 3 rebounds as well. He shot a very low percentage from the field, uncharacteristically low. He'll be be curious to see how he responds here in this one, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And just not the game he hoped to have, guys.
And I know he felt like he let his team down with that performance, and I'm betting he comes out here tonight with a lot of extra motivation.
Absolutely. The competitor in him is going to lead to playing with a chip on his shoulder. You can count on that.
Lock at 6. It's DeRozan with the drive. That one rolling around and rims out. Celtics trail by 14. Dub, DeRozan defending. Doherty the screen. Smart kicks to Doherty. Wide open look. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Doherty. And it's 6 points for Kelly Olynyk. Lowry passes to Scola.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 7th in three-point field goal percentage. 11th in opponent field goal percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in lowest opponent scoring as well. This is a team that has shown improvement defensively, and they feel like they're not done yet.
And really the three-point shot so vital to their offense. The ability to spread the floor and force the defense to cover that much ground, I think really makes everything easier for them offensively.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. Johnson in the corner. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Down low. Layup off the pick. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
That drops. 12 seconds left in the first half. Doherty the screen. Here's Dub. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys. Celtics trail by 12. On the court for the Celtics. Dub, he's in at the point. Matt Barnes is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Doherty, and it's Smart in at the 2-guard spot. Joseph dishes to Carroll. And Joseph kicks to Johnson. Outside, Scola. Carroll with the screen on Barnes. And the pass to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. Crowder, he's checked in for Barnes. Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. There's the pick.
Move the ball.
To the wing right side. Now here's Crowder. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Busted. No good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's Dub. The rebound by Johnson.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Joseph, the pass to Scola. Johnson outside. Now here's Carroll. He's guarded closer. Here's DeRozan. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Good. 9 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now here's Joseph. Defense is right there. Screen by Scola. Here's DeRozan. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. DeRozan's got 8 here in the quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Doherty, the screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
16 seconds left to play in the third. DeRozan with it. 19 points in the game. The dish to Joseph. From past the arc. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And here at the end of the third. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story of this. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Toronto.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for DeRozan. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
They've got Patrick Patterson. Corey Joseph is out there with Lowry. Then it's Johnson, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Johnson the screen. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Dub.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Shot off the pick, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And here's Lowry. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Off target. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They important.
Kyle, how big a...
The 2K Sports post-game
DeMar DeRozan. And
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, their first time playing these guys this season. A year ago, going 1-2. They'd like to improve on that this go-around. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family, the basketball team, you playing for 82 games. You need somebody that's going to be in your corner.
Wouldn't you like to push Kenny?
Push him out the set.
Yeah, that's what I was getting
As long as I can push you back.
You may not be able to. Kevin Harlan, take it away, kid.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. And that was a real... Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Darrell Wright. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. On the floor for Boston, Dub in at point guard. Pat Barnes is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Smart, and it's Doherty in at the 5 down low. Dub, the pass to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Doherty with the bucket.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Now here's Schroeder. Tight defense on him. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Justin Holiday's checked in for T. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Celtics leading by 6. Dub. He's guarded by Schroeder. Olynyk. Oh, that's blocked. 3 on 3. Hardaway, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going down.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
1:14 left in the first. Shooter kicks to Hardaway. Down low. Splitter, that's good. Splitter's got his first bucket of the night.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
To the right side. Barnes kicks to Smart. He dishes it to Olynyk. Atlanta with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow. Right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Schroeder kicks to Splitter. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dub Guarded by Schroeder. Doherty, the screen, kicks it to Smart. It's up a three. That is good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Oh, we've seen some. Got a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game.
Greg, it's got to be more than just a completely new group for Atlanta. Boston trailing. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Splitter, and it's Muscala in at the 4 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Splitter. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Smart kicks to Olynyk. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Hawks second.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Schroeder. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
And it's blocked. They recover it. Really left alone that time. Hardaway has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Doherty, the screen. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Olynyk. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dub. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Schroeder kicks to Hardaway. Splitter sets a screen. Here's Schroeder. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Schroeder's got 5.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
1:07 left in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. .02 left in the first half. Schroeder, and he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Doherty, the screen. Dub, the pass to Doherty. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Doherty's got his second bucket of the night. Splitter sets a screen. Here's Schroeder. Can't hit. Now Boston takes it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
The pass to Dub. Feeds it to Olynyk. With the fadeaway. And it falls over the rim and in. Olynyk's got the game tied up here for Boston.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Tie game in Atlanta.
David, you...
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given. Atlanta making some changes. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Hardaway comes in for Wright, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. And a new group in for the Celtics. Doherty, he's checked in for Zeller. Olynyk comes in for Lee. Marcus Smart's checked in for Crowder. And Dub subbed in for Thomas. On the court for the Celtics, Dub, he's in at point guard. Olynyk is out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's Doherty, and it's Smart in at the 2-guard spot. Atlanta's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside Hardaway. Millsap a screen. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Smart. Teague with a clean look. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. That's 10 points for Jeff Teague. Dub, he's guarded by Schroeder. The feed to Bradley. Doherty with the screen on Hardaway. It's Bradley on the wing, guarded by Hardaway. 5 to shoot. From downtown, Bradley can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. The Hawks working the ball around. Teague drives in, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Doherty, the screen. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Doherty's got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
And stolen by Doherty.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Olynyk inside. Millsap's there. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Teague. Outside Bradley. No good on the 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Pass to Bradley. From deep. And no good trying to get that one. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. Atlanta making some changes. Splitter comes in for Wright, and Paul Millsap is subbed in for Kyle Korver. Bradley's checked in for Boston. Dub comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Splitter is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Horford. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Knocked loose and pushing it up. Here's Boston.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Millsap. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Takes it from 10, and he overshot that one, missing. Here's the Hawks with the ball. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he can't hit the second.
Move it. Move it.
Doherty, the screen. They set the pick. Here's Tubb, and the whistle blows. It'll be on Tiago Splitter. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tries a 3 off the inbound, and the miss. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Paul Millsap. And that'll do it for this.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late-game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, the fans are filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the Celtics will be going up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, it hasn't been the start to the season they'd envisioned. 1-7. The pressure's on. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin. Indiana also making some changes. Hill comes in for Turner, and Mo Williams subbed in for Hill. And so in the game for the Pacers, Mo Williams out there with Ellis. Then it's Hill, then there's Hill, and it's Allen in at the power forward. Hill kicks to Ellis. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Ellis has got his first bucket in this one.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jordy with the screen on Ellis. Here's Smart. Poked loose. Stolen by Ellis. And now here comes Williams leading the break. They now take the lead. 8 points for Hill.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's Olynyk. Allen with the rebound.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Outside Williams. It's Ellis on the wing. Launches a three. And Boston with the rebound. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
That's good. Jordy's got his first points of the night.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Hill against Barnes. Picked by Williams. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Ellis has got his second basket.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Here is Doc. Doherty, the screen. Pass to Barnes. Feeds to Olynyk. And Allen with the block. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Here's Smart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Doherty with the bucket.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Outside Williams, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. 5 seconds left to play in the first. And Williams, here we go, can't make good off the pick. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. So. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone's...
I think I had that all my life. I always...
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas. And an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Allen's checked in for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for C.J. Miles. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Williams in for George Hill. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got Hill, but Williams out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner, and it's Allen in at the 4 slot. Smart passes to Olynyk. Pocket 2, Doherty. Second shot opportunity. They get it back. Passes to Smart. There's a screen. Here is Doc. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Goes up again and counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Crowder, he's checked in for Boston. In Indiana with the change here too. Hill's checked in.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Back to Williams. Pick up by Hill. There's the pass to Hill for 3. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 14 points for Hill.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
109 left to play here in the half. Williams dishes to Hill. He kicks it to Ellis. And it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Part of the reason that they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, they've gotten away from taking that ball into the paint with force and strength and attitude.
The Celtics making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Allen, a screen on Bradley. Hill drives in.
Just absolute domination in this one for Hill. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
You'd really like to see him get to the line as much as he did in the first.
And he makes both free throws. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Knock the pass to Olynyk. They set the pick. Bradley kicks to Olynyk. And the three ball is good. Olynyk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Bradley against Hill. Kicks it to Ellis for the three. The shot is off. Bradley got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics.
Kevin, I'm here with David Lee.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Marcus Smart. And it's Doc in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Lavoy Allen. C.J. Miles comes in for Hill. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. Doc in at 2-guard. Doherty out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Isaiah Thomas. And it's Crowder in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the elbow. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Stuckey kicks to Miles. Pick up by Hill. Off the screen. Jump shot is good that time. Hill's got 8 points. Boston leading by 14. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Doherty the screen. Thomas against Hill. Thomas dishes to Olynyk. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Williams, he's checked in for Hill. Stuckey outside. Indiana moving it around. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Williams. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
Move the ball.
Here's the screen.
Too much.
There's the dish to Doherty. Pass to Doc. Shoots a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Williams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Doc the pass to Thomas. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Williams. Boston again missing. Pacers trail by 12. Stuckey into the lane. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Thomas against Williams. Upside Thomas. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Williams. There's the pick. And the lead is down inside single digits. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Pacers. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Lavoy Allen. And Mo Williams subbed in for Solomon Hill. On the court for Indiana. Williams is out there with George Hill. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then it's Ellis. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Bradley against Ellis. Got a hand on it.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Screen by Lee. The feed now to Crowder. Passes it to Doc. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Another shot. Lee, that's good. Lee's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
The key here, Clark, second chance points.
Well, they pounded the offensive glass, and Kevin, I also think they won the 50-50 balls, too.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Bradley. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for the Pacers.
Substitution for the Pacers. Rodney Stuckey.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Stuckey outside. Hill sets the screen for Stuckey. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Doherty, the screen. Dishes it to Barnes. Here is Doc. 6 to shoot. And here's Smart. Allen with the rebound. Now here's Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet, Avery Bradley.
This play tonight, Ernie, was finally a bright spot for them.
And that brings us to the end of our
competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
it.